So even more Hytale news is coming out now due to the old co-founder and some other ex-developers. But to wrap all this up, because it's long, Simons was saying here that back in 2019, the game was in a state that they could have released it in a beta state, but they were kind of burning cash and they needed money, and it was like a good stress to have that. But Riot came along and was like, hey, we'll buy you guys out for this amount of money. And you, Simon, the CEO, you can leave if you want. We'll give you the option to stay or leave. But he went with the leaving because he felt like he wasn't a real developer. He wasn't really in the industry. He was suffering from imposter syndrome. And I have been there. We have all been there. We all have felt that. So he walked out, Simon here. But what we also learned is that Riot Games wasn't the only buyer. There was someone else, another studio or company, offering even more money back in the day to buy them out. But they went with Riot because they felt that they were a good partner and they were supportive. And maybe they were. I mean, honestly, thinking about it, they were, because look how long they kept it and tried to keep making it work. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out. Maybe just because it was too ambitious at the time. But Simon has said that he would be willing to buy the rights to Hytale back for 25 million of his own money, just straight up putting that in there. No Kickstarter, just raw passion, high pressure, and a high risk taking. Reduce the scope, go back to the legacy engine, the first one, PC only, open source some parts and have a small team, and cut unfinished features to accelerate towards the beta and getting the players in there as soon as possible to support the development. But the community has been trying to gather other publishers and developers to try and come and maybe make a partnership with Simon here, and maybe they can buy back Hytale from Riot. Because at the end of the day, why wouldn't Riot just take, 25 million or more back, just if they're just going to cancel the project? But right here you can see Devolver Digital gave some eyes. This could be a reality, and I hope something happens here, because makes me so sad to think that Hytale is done and we're never going to see it. So let's hope, let's pray, let's talk about it. But make sure you guys do follow me to stay up to date with gaming news. I talk about Xbox Game Pass, PC gaming, Hytale news. I do all of it. But peace out and see you in the next one.